Good morning, students. You are in the 8th standard, aren't you? Now we are passing on to the first unit. The name of the first unit is Hues and Views. And there is a prose, a story, a good story. The name of the story is The Mysterious Picture. The Mysterious Picture, that's the name of the story. What's the picture? We have seen so many pictures. The picture of a boy, picture of a girl, picture of a ladder, picture of a tree, picture of a house. So many pictures we have drawn when we were small kids. Now there is a picture. There is a picture in the story. And the picture is mysterious. Mysterious means something that we do not understand. Something that's not clear. That's mysterious. So the name of the first unit is The Mysterious Picture. It's a very interesting story. You all like it. And now let's read the story of a glorious adventures of Tile. So there is a hero. The name of the boy is Tile. So very slim boy. Very not a fatty one, very slim boy. So he looks like a skeleton. Why does he look like a skeleton? Because he does not have food. He is starving. He is always hungry. He does not have food. He is very poor. And he has a donkey. On the donkey, he is wandering everywhere. He is wandering, he is on the donkey and he is traveling everywhere on the donkey. He is very poor, so he is like a skeleton, but he is very wise, so very intelligent. And now, let's see what he does in the story. Shall we start? Tile, in the course of his wanderings from court to court, while I am reading, you please open your textbook and the first line I am reading, you should go through that. Tile, in the course of his wanderings from court to court. So wander means going without any purpose. When our exams are over, we wander somewhere. We wander means we are going, we are wandering, we are going everywhere. Without any purpose, we wander with our friends. Now, what will happen to nowadays? What will happen if we wander? If we wander, the police they all will come. The police will come and they will arrest us because now it's the social distancing. We have to keep the social distancing. It's a lockdown season, so we should not wander. Wander means we are going without purpose. Without any purpose, we are going everywhere. That's wander. Tile, in the course, you go through the textbook first line. In the course of his wanderings from court to court, he is going one court to another court, to the third court, to the fourth court, to the palace of Archduke of Battenberg on his donkey. Where does Tile go? Tile goes to a palace. Tile goes to a palace of a very big building. That's palace. Palace. Whose palace is that? Palace of the Archduke of Battenberg. So, palace of the Archduke of So, Tile goes where does he go? To the palace. Whose palace? So, there is an Archduke. So, Archduke means a person who is in charge, a person, a king. The Archduke is like the king. So, Archduke, which place? He is the Archduke of which place? He is the Archduke of Battenberg. So, Tile is going. Tile, where does he reach at last? He goes to the palace. Of whose palace? Palace of the Archduke. Which place? Archduke of Battenberg. You know it? On his donkey. On which animal is traveling? On his donkey. Now his clothes and appearance attracted everyone's attention. Tile, we have clothes. I have this cloth, this shawl. I have this cloth. You have your own clothes. So his clothes and his appearance. Now my appearance is this. You have a different face. You have a different face. You have a different appearance. My appearance is this. So Tile, his clothes and his appearance attracted everyone's attention. While Tile is moving everywhere, all the persons are looking at him. All the persons are looking at Tile. Why does he look? Why do others look at Tile? Because his clothes is something different, his appearance is something different. So all are looking at Tile. Now, his cap was set smartly on his head. There was a cap, and the cap was on his head. What was the appearance of Tylus? There was a cap. The cap was on his head, and three bright feathers on it danced in the breeze. There were three bright feathers. There was a cap. On the cap, there were three bright feathers. And while Tylus moving, the three bright feathers are dancing. They are all dancing while Tylus moving. Dance in the breeze as he rode. Rode means ride means travel. Rod means as a past tense travel. So while Tile was riding on his donkey. There were three bright feathers and they were dancing. The three bright feathers were dancing. And now, at the main entrance to the palace, the captain of the guards called out to him. While Tile reached the main entrance, the captain of the guards, there was a captain, there was a security, a strong man. The captain of the guards means a person who is, guards means a person who is in charge, a group of persons who is in charge of the building. So, captain of the guards called out to him, shouted at him. There, you fell on the donkey. Now you are traveling on the donkey. Stop there. We don't allow any laughers here. What's a laugher? Loafer means a person who is wandering. That's loafer. We don't allow any loafers here. You and your donkey look like skeletons. You are very slim. Tyler's very slim and his donkey is also very slim. So you are very slim. So you look like skeletons, not very fat, but you are very slim. So you look like skeleton, not a chubby boy, not a fatty boy, not a fatty donkey, but a very slim boy, very slim. So he's always hungry, no food. So they all look like skeletons. You understood this? Okay, let's stop. Stop here. So you go through the second paragraph. Now we are passing on to the second paragraph. The captain of the gods. Also he was the captain. So how does he look like? So, a tall man, not a short man. A tall man. Tall man, well built, strong, well built man. Red haired, his hair is red. Red haired man of about 25. How does he look like? So tall man, tall, well built man, red haired man. What's his age? 25. That's 25 years old. What's your age? You are 14 years old. And now 13, 14. The captain is 25. And he was handsomely dressed. His dress was very good. Handsome dress. And he also is very handsome. His dress was also very good with a gold braided uniform. Golden lined uniform. Golden lining uniform. And Ty looked at him coolly. Who is this person? Ty is looking at him and said, and then dismounted from his dog. What's mounting? Mounting means climbing up. And Ty is dismounting. Ty dismounted means climbing down. So when we are going to the bus stop, when the bus comes, we mount to the bus, and when our bus stop is where we dismount from the jumping down, so climbing down. So Tile dismounted from his donkey and he bowed low. This is bowing. Why does he bow? To show his respect. He bowed low and said, "May God bless you, sir, captain. May God bless you." So, captain, if I look like skeleton, it's not my fault. I am very hungry. So the captain said, you are very slim. You and your dog, you look like skeleton. So Tile said, if I look like a skeleton, it's not my fault. I am very hungry. I am very poor. I do not have money. So I do not have nothing. I do not have anything to eat. I am very hungry. I am starving. I am very hungry. So I am very weak now. It's not my fault. It's not my problem. I do not have money. So I am very hungry. I am very hungry. I have come here because I am forced to. I am forced to come here. I want to get a job. I would like to get a job. If I get a job, I will get salary. If I get a job, I will get salary. If I get salary, I will have money. If I have money, I will buy something. If I buy something, I will eat. Then what will happen? If I eat my food, I will be a well-built man like you. Now I am very hungry, so I am starving and I am very slim. I have come here because I am forced to. And you will be so good to give you a piece of the gold cord that you wear on your coat. I'll go hang myself by the teeth that on the large leg of mutton that I see hanging in that butcher shop. You know, the captain of the guards, he was a tall man, well-built man, red-haired man, 25-year-old. He has a gold-lined uniform, gold-braided uniform. So, what's the request of till? Please, sir, please, you give me a piece of that gold on your coat. There is a gold lining, so cut that gold lining from your coat so that what will he do? I will go to the butcher shop, I will go to the mutton center to buy mutton. I will go to the mutton center and I will give this gold piece. I will give this gold piece to the seller, butcher, the person who cuts mutton. So I will give this to that person and I will get food so that I will eat and I will be very strong as you. So what's the request of Tile? You please, sir, you please give that piece of gold on your dress so that I can go to the butcher shop and I will sell it. Now, shall we go to the third paragraph? The captain was playing a game of chess with another officer. He looked and curiously at him. What was the captain doing at the time? The captain was playing chess. What was the game he was playing? He was playing chess. Chess with another officer. He looked curiously at Till. And another person, he was looking at Till because Till was very slim person. Where do you come from? He asked. So he asked Till, what was the question he asked? Where do you come from? So, from Flanders. So, what is the Till's place? Till comes from Flanders. So, what do you want? What do you want? Now, I should like to show His Highness the Archduke one of my paintings. I am a painter. So I would like to show you one of our paintings. So you know this is a painting. This is a painting, and there is another painting. This is also another such painting. So Tile said, I am here with a painting. So I want to show this painting to the Archduke. I should like to show His Highness the Archduke one of my paintings. I am a painter. What's the job of Tile? Tile is a painter. Well, if you are a painter, if you come from Flanders, you may come in. If you are a painter and you are from Flanders, means Flanders is a land of painters, good painters. If a person is coming from Flanders and he is a painter, other person is impressed, then you are a good painter. So, if you are a painter and if you come from Flanders, you may come in, said the captain, somewhat impressed. The captain was very happy because he was the painter and he comes from Flanders. Now, the captain knew that Flemish painters and their pictures were in great demand. So, a person who comes from Flanders is called a Flemish. A person who comes from Flanders, he is called Flemish. So, Flemish painters and their pictures were in great demand. All people like it. If a painter is coming from Flanders, he is a good painter. That's a general impression. All people think that he is a good painter. Why? Because he comes from Flanders. Flanders is the land of painting, good painting, excellent painting. So people like it. All over Europe, Tile was presented to the Archduke. So he brought Tile to the Archduke. Archduke, this is a new painter. You know, he comes from Flanders. It's a Flemish painter. So he saluted the Archduke 3 times. He saluted and stood before him with his head bowed. Now, one more time, he is bowing. His head bowed, he is bowing. May your highness pardon me for my rashness, thinking that one of my paintings will please your highness. Sir, I am here with a painting. I am here with my painting. Sir, I have a painting with me. I am here with this painting, and I think this painting will impress you. If I show this, this is my painting. I come from Flanders. My name is Tile. I come from Flanders. I am a Flemish painter. So this is my painting. I have so many other paintings. This is my painting, and this is another painting. This is another painting. I have so many paintings, so I think this painting will impress you. You like this painting. That's my desire. So he says, you please forgive me because I thought this painting you will like it. And rashness. Rashness means hurry, very speed. Very speed means I thought you will like this painting. I was in a hurry to think that you will like this painting. So, thinking that one of my paintings will please your highness. Please means you like your highness. Your highness means the king. I have brought a picture of Our Lady, the Virgin in her royal robes. I have brought a picture of the Virgin, a picture of a Virgin Mary in her royal robes. Robe means dress, royal dress. I have brought a painting of a Virgin Mary. Whose painting? This is not this painting. This is not this painting. This is the painting of a flower. So here he has brought a painting of Virgin Mary. It's a painting of Virgin Mary, and it says in her royal robes, in her royal dress, good dress. I have painted it specially so that I might lay it at your noble feet. I have painted it's a special one. I painted it. I painted this one for you. For you. A tile pause a few moments. Pause means stop. Pause means stop. Tile stopped it. Tile stopped. Tile did not continue. Stopped it. Paused means stop. Pause of a few moments and his words to sink in. He is trying to say something more. Sink in means he is swallowing something. This is singing. Singing. And he is swallowing. He is continuing. Your Highness. Then he continued. You must forgive me, Your Highness, if I have dared to hope that this picture will please you. Your Highness might wish to offer me the chair of your court painter, you know. Tile, why does he come here? There is a job vacancy. One seat, one chair is vacant there. One chair, you know, this is a chair. This is a chair, you know, this is a chair. And this chair is vacant. Vacant. Nobody is there in the chair. Whose chair is this? The chair of a painter. There is a job vacancy. So the job vacancy is the seat of a painter. And painter, this seat is vacant there. So Tile is here with his painting to show to the Archduke. In order to get him what's Tile's intention, what's Tile's aim, what's Tile's destination, what's Tile's goal, what's Tile's desire to get the job of a court painter. For what does he do to get the job? He brought a painting. Whose painting? The painting of Virgin Mary. What dress? One in her royal dress. Virgin Mary in her royal dress. So, Your Highness might wish to offer me the chair of a court painter who died recently. What happened to the court painter? The court painter died. He passed away. The court painter, he passed away recently. So, the seat is vacant. The job is vacant. In order to get the job, Tile is here. I can see the empty velvet chair waiting to be filled. There is a chair, the chair of a painter. And if you like this, and if you appoint me as the painter, I am very happy. Now, shall we go to the next paragraph? The Virgin's picture was a splendid painting. The Virgin's picture, it was a very good painting. The picture of a Virgin Mary. The picture of Virgin Mary, it was a very good painting, very excellent painting. And now, the Archduke made up his mind at once. Archduke made up his mind. What is specialty? Made up his mind. make up one's mind means it's to decide. So very important phrasal verb. It's a very important phrasal verb. So he made up his mind. He decided. Tile decided. And the architect made up his mind at once. He embraced and kissed him. He embraced him. He liked the painting so much. The architect liked the tiles painting. So he embraced him and kissed him. Kissed him. He embraced him and he kissed him. Kissed him and on the cheeks, on both cheeks. So there's a cheek. So he embraced him and kissed him on both cheeks. He said, I shall be delighted to make you my court painter. Tile, I am very happy to make you the court painter. I like your painting so much. Now, he directed him to the chair of the architect, the chair of the court painter. And, well, my dear fellow, he said, you do have a tongue on your head and you certainly seem to know how to use it. You're a very talkative fellow, aren't you? So he said, Tile, you have a tongue. Where is tongue? This is my tongue. You all have your tongue. What's the use of tongue? With the tongue we talk. So, with the tongue we have good talk. With the tongue we have a bad talk. Good talk will give you good opportunities and bad talk will give you punishments. If we talk badly in our schools, we will be punished. If we have good talk, we will be praised. We will have good positions. So now Tile is very happy. Tile is going to get the job of a court painter. Okay, stop.